Hello everyone, welcome to another video from my food forest in Sydney, Australia. Today is an update on the different banana varieties that I have. So I have over 10 varieties now and I've just got some new ones. I'll share the good, bad and ugly of the bananas while growing in Sydney. So let's start with the Pisang Ceylon. This is the small bananas, very easy to grow, cold tolerant, and they give you that berry taste. They're not super sweet, but they have that berry overtones. Think of like combining strawberry with bananas. So they are really nice, different taste. Highly recommend to grow in Sydney if you like, not very sweet bananas. Second is Dwarf red Dacca. So these ones are actually in the last of the bunch, not looking good. But this is not a variety I recommend because I think this variety requires long warm season, at least 10 months of the year, and we get like 7-8 months of proper growing season in Sydney. And this one, last one that I will almost finish, is the Grand Naine. So Grand Naine is my favorite variety. It is just your regular Cavendish bananas, super easy to grow, semi-dwarf, and something I really enjoy. These are the ones I've got, new ones. So this is, by the way, is another Grand Naine. I have planted them everywhere because I love them, and but I actually use them for mulch. So these two here are the William Cavendish. So these two will go, I'm just trying to find the space where to plant them, but these are supposed to be cold hardy, wind hardy, and also just really good, very large bunches and good in general taste. Second one I have just got is the Ducasse. So Ducasse is supposed to be very sweet, almost giving a hint of vanilla, and it is also known as sugar banana. So I'm thinking where to plant it. I have the dwarf version of this variety already, but it has not fruited yet. And this one here is the bigger version of red Dacca. So I'm just trying to see if this, the proper version of red Dacca, does it do well in Sydney? Because the dwarf version doesn't do well, I will be removing the dwarf version. So this is the proper version of red Dacca. By the way, this banana patch is actually Pisang Ceylon. So I'm removing them from here, and this is the Dwarf red Dacca. So another big problem with this tree is that it produces just too many pups, and it's difficult to control, like just keep removing them, all of them. So not a big fan this tree. I'll just keep cutting them and using them as mulch. Alright, this here is the Dwarf Ducasse, aka sugar bananas. So it hasn't fruited yet. I planted it last year, but I think it's quite close. Dwarf means it will send out maybe a couple more leaves, and within this summer. So excellent time for it to fruit. Within this summer it will be ready. And then inside the chicken area, hello chickens, right there I have the lady fingers. So lady fingers actually haven't produced a good bunch for me. I suspect it is because of the the environment within the chicken run. It is high in nitrogen and it is not getting the proper nutrients. So let's see what happens to it this year. Next up is the, what do you call it, the Grand Naine, another Grand Naine that is about to fruit. So this here is the Grand Naine, and you can't see it, but the flower is coming out. So really love these bananas. They are your regular just sweet bananas, no special taste. Let's go on the other side and have a look at other bananas. So on the front yard I had a couple of dwarf Cavendish, but they always had problems, so I've just cut them, all of them. So they will come back up. but for now I've just cut down and used them as mulch. Generally speaking, the dwarf varieties don't do very well in colder environments. So this here is another Pisang Ceylon. This is the one I just harvested, and this is the one that will fruit next. And this one here is the Goldfinger. They are also really nice and produce massive bunches. Very nice variety. So another recommendation from Sydney. Another Pisang Ceylon. So I've already taken off this one just a month ago, and this is the next one that should be ready, flowering very soon. All right, another Pisang Ceylon. So basically I've planted Pisang Ceylon everywhere. So this one is getting ready. Hopefully it should be ready in next 1 to 2 months. Lastly is the Blue Java. So this is Blue Java. Some people call it ice cream bananas. So they are, I think one of them is fruiting there. But yeah, they are also okay bananas, especially in the cold. These are actually the most cold tolerant. So if you are living in a colder area, this is something you can try. Okay for me, not something that I look forward to, but they have that bluish color, so people really love them. So that was the update on bananas from me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.